You can't f with us, man. Quit playing, man. I looked at you like a little brother, and then I ain't really that mad at you because you just a little easily influenced. Like I'm really mad at that Floyd because he got you doing this.
Oh, okay.
But in a real fight time with 8-ounce gloves on, bye.
The thing about Tank is just assuming he's going to be able to step up and fight an A-level guy. He's never even fought a B-level guy. He's never even unified. Like, not only is he fighting these low-level guys.
You were unable to join us. Guy, stop playing guy. I looked at you like a little brother, but then I realized that I wasn't really angry with you because you were easily swayed. For example, I'm angry at Floyd because he got you doing this. But in a real fight with 8-ounce gloves on, Tank is just assuming that he's going to be able to step up and fight an A-level opponent.
If this kid said he'd been training every day for years, every day in boxing, I'm somewhere in Aruba, in the Bahamas, in Dubai. I'm traveling the world on my jet, making millions.
But he's never even fought a B-level opponent, and he's never even unified, so he's fighting these low-level opponents. Gervonta Tank Davis's most recent bout with Lamont Roach has caused controversy in the boxing community. Adrien Broner expressed his thoughts on the topic, claiming that the fight was rigged and that Roach was wrongfully denied a well-earned victory. Floyd Mayweather has also contributed by exposing the controversy's real cause. This kid said he'd been training every day for years, every day in boxing. I'm someplace in Aruba, in the Bahamas, and Dubai. I'm around the world on my jet, making millions. Gervonta Davis became one of boxing's most captivating talents, renowned for his charisma and knockout power.
No, I haven't talked to him about it, but we talked about it before. You know, we talked about it a few times, but you know, now that he is doing his own thing, you know, I hope the best for him, and I hope he is big as the world. I don't care, you know. I just want to do good.
He keeps alluding that there was something wrong there, that he wasn't happy with the support that he was getting. You know, is there something there from what he's saying, from what your relationship with him?
That's not really for me to come out and talk about. You know, I'll wait until he's comfortable with saying and letting people know his business. But you know, now that he's on his own, you know, I hope it grows.
After rising from Baltimore's troubled areas, Davis rose through the ranks swiftly, winning several world titles in various weight divisions. As his career developed, tension started to arise, and Broner felt marginalized as Davis shifted more toward Floyd Mayweather's camp. In an interview, Broner said, "I don't care about Davis leaving Mayweather Promotions. His affiliation with Mayweather's promotional company further enhanced his profile and positioned him as a possible heir to Mayweather's legacy."
Like right now, me and Tank, like, it's weird because he loved me to death. He know I love him to death, but we don't talk every day how we used to. Nigga, it used to be a time where you ain't see me without Tank, or you ain't see Tank without me. But what happened was, I think what happened was, he just like, damn, bro. I feel like he look up to me so much. It's like I let him down because he's somebody that really know like what I can do and how good I am. And it's like he feel like, man, you tripping. You know what I mean?
This comment hinted to latent tensions between the two warriors. No, I haven't spoken to him about it, but we did discuss a few times before. And now that he's on his own, you know, I hope the best for him and that he's as big as the world.
I brought him to the gym with an AB shirt on.
Ooh, true story.
But I didn't have everything right yet. You know, everything wasn't moving yet. You know, I was a little slow on my feet. So I gave him the floor. And every time we bring it up, Floyd like, "Thank you, AB. You gave me a good one."
Does that feel like a win for About Billions Promotions as well?
Of course, because at the end of the day, I don't care who promotes Gervonta Davis. I'm still gonna support him. Same way. You know, he's a little brother to me.
Tank been around us since he was like 17, 16. Adrien was already famous on TV and everything. He brought him on the internet. Twin didn't even know him. Flew him out, let him live with him.
Yeah.
He keeps hinting that something wasn't right there, that he wasn't happy with the support that he was receiving. And you know, is there something there from what he's saying, from what your relationship with him? Well, that's not really for me to come out and talk about it. I'll wait until he feels comfortable sharing his business with others. But now that he's on his own, you know, I hope we are...
Tank Vince out on social media. He's been through a lot, you know, throughout his life. So But I take my hat off to him. I'm proud of him. Saturday night we had a game plan. And, you know, a lot of times when he says certain things on social media, I say, he's to me, he's still a kid. And when I was that age, I probably would have did the same thing. I didn't have a Floyd Mayweather to stand behind me and tell me, about what's right and what's wrong. He got the job done, but my hat off to Ryan Garcia, tough competitor, tough fighter, and the best man won.
Adrien, a former multi-division world champion, Broner took Davis under his wing and helped him through the early stages of his career. Their camaraderie was evident, and Broner frequently referred to Davis as his little brother. Broner has been outspoken about the rift between him and Davis, recalling a time when they were inseparable.
What if Tank Davis is a fraud, right? Let's just put it out there. What if he's a fraud? I know what you guys are thinking. Jerry, stop it. You're hating. There's no way. You don't know that. I don't know that. We've never seen him fight a B-level fighter. Mario Barrios, these guys aren't B-level. Frank Martin ain't B-level guys. Stop the bullshit. It's always a thought in the back of my head, right? And I don't think Tank is a fraud. I would pick him over Devin Haney, a guy I'm really high on still after the Ryan Garcia situation, and Vasily Lomachenko, a guy I'm still high on at this old age. But we really don't know. There's really no evidence backing that he could beat Devin Haney or Lomachenko. Everything about Tank is just assuming he's going to be able to step up and fight an A-level guy. He's never even fought a B-level guy. He's never even unified. Like, not only is he fighting these low-level guys, but he's not looking the most impressive doing so. I mean, Frank Martin, he was arguably down to. He was down against Rolly Romero. He was down against Mario Barrios. Even Isaac Cruz was a very close fight, a 7-5 fight. And yes, of course, he's getting the knockout against, most of these guys. I'm not going to sit here and argue that. But we got to admit, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, they're going to be a lot harder to knock out than Mario Barrios, than Leo Santa Cruz. We got to admit this. So what happens if the knockout doesn't present itself? It's safe to assume Tank is going to be down tremendously on the scorecards. Like I said, I don't think Tank is going to get exposed or nothing. Like, he's not going to be an elite fighter when he steps up in competition. But it's something in the back of my mind. What if Tank is just a B-level guy? What if he's just a guy who's been beaten on seeing D-level guys and he's really a B?
But admitting that their relationship became strained, Broner says Davis felt let down by him, leading to their current discomfort. It's strange that Tank and I don't communicate every day like we used to, even though he knows how much I love him, and I love him back. There was a period of time when you couldn't see me without Tank or Tank without me, but I believe what occurred was that he just said, "Damn, bro." He looks up to me so much, and I feel like I let him down because he knows how wonderful I am and what I can accomplish. It's like he thinks I'm a man who is tripping. You know what I mean.
Won this fight. Oh, really? When the fight was over, the first thing I said was, it's either going to be a draw or it's going to be a close decision to Lamont Roach. If they call this knee a knockdown, which they should have.
They should have.
A knee in boxing should count as a knockdown. It is what it is. We're not going to sit here and act like it's not. He wins that fight.
Yeah. Look at his confidence, though. He's stalking Gervonta.
I'm going to tell you when his confidence went through the roof. After Gervonta took that knee and then went to his corner, Gervonta came back with a flurry. And Gervonta was landing.
And Lamont handled it all.
Handled it. After that, I was like, oh, Lamont ain't scared at all. Look at this. It's in the 6th round.
But look at his defense. Like, Lamont's defense is absolutely phenomenal. He's always ready to punch back. Look at him. Phenomenal.
And Tank was hitting him hard.
Yeah.
Look at Roach's face at the end of the fight. He's swollen.
Yeah.
Like, it's not like Tank wasn't landing on him.
Nah, this kid can, both of them.
Roach is tough, man. And then it's the whole Maryland, D.C. thing. Like, Roach can't get knocked out. You know what I'm saying? He get knocked out. I got to go back to D.C. He got knocked out by Tank.
Nah, I can't do it.
He fighting for a whole city.
Yeah. And it's really Baltimore, D.C.
Baltimore, D.C.
You know,
that's right.
The rest of Maryland, nobody's really giving a fuck. That's the real, you know what I mean? Like, if you're from Buckhead or wherever the fuck, what's the, no, not Buckhead.
I don't know.
There's some shit that
no disrespect, Maryland. I only know Baltimore.
It's where all the white people live that work in D.C. but don't want to live there.
Oh, you talk about
PG
where,
County?
no, you talking about where that fucking, where the resort is. Oh, I know exactly. I was just there. I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't remember right now.
Anyway.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
But we've had 2 very high-level boxing matches in the last few weeks, the Beterbiev and Bivol fight. And this one, like, this is boxing at its best.
It's at its fucking best. It's make you love the sport, man.
It really does.
And this is why boxing is a great sport, because it's so unpredictable.
Yep.
But I'm telling you, it was something about Roach's confidence that was like, made me feel like, oh, Roach gonna be all right in that fight.
Look at that. Look at that. These guys are in a phone booth.
Good boxing, man.
Both of them, yeah. Like,
good boxing.
I want to watch this 3 more times.
I didn't have everything, that's why I gave Tank to Floyd, said Broner, acknowledging that he didn't have the funds to fully support Davis's developing career. In light of this, he introduced Davis to Mayweather, thinking it would be best for Davis. I took him to the gym wearing an AB shirt, but I wasn't quite right yet. I was a little slow on my feet, so I gave him floor, and every day, whenever we bring it up, FL says, "Thank you, AB, you gave me a good one."
You know, obviously the part with the grease in the eye, that took on a life of its own. You know what I'm saying? That was a headline in the fight. One is, what did you think when he said that initially, just like the grease in the eye? But 2 is like, when you was in the fight, was there any point that you saw that? Like, did you see like him kind of messing with his eye, or did you have any indication that that was something that was bothering him?
No, see, and that's the thing. If you look at the whole fight, he was never bothering his eyes before
you jabbed him.
Before I jabbed him. Even that right hand that, like, you know what I'm saying, that kind of landed, he kind of rolled with it. But after that, you could see him wipe his eye. And then right after I hit him with the jab, you can see him wipe his other eye. So it's like it was corresponding to which hand that I punched him with and exactly which eye. So it's like crazy for him to say it's grease in my eye. And I think even when he say that, you could see me, because I'm right beside him, you could see me like, nigga, what you talking about? So,
right.
But you say you don't think he willing though.
Whatever. See, but who cares? Like, sweat gonna get in your eye, blood gonna get in your eye.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Spit fuck around and get in your eye. You know what I'm saying? But you, it's not like you can be like, all right, time out, ref. Hold on,
Take no
ref.
time out.
You can't do that.
Right. Would you be cool with Steve Willis doing the next fight?
Hell no.
He can't do the next fight.
No, he can't do the next fight.
Right.
No.
Pops, it's a no?
Hell no.
Yeah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah.
You know how many
Coach Ben on him, man. He lucky he ain't running Coach Ben after that fight.
But look how many times he fucked the fight up though. Right. The knee, him going to the corner to get assistance, like, who knows? Not saying that they did any cheating shit or nothing like that. But like, he wiped his face with a towel. You can't do that.
Right.
You can't do none of that. Right. That's a disqualification. You turned your back on the ref after you took a knee. Usually the ref gonna be like, all right, he don't want to fight no more. Fight's off.